there, welcome back to Milk and Sugar Bath Bakery. Lee here. Today we are going to be making a coconut lime verbena soap. In this bucket we have our coconut oil, olive oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, and castor oil. And I've also gone ahead and already added in some heavy cream, colloidal oatmeal, and kaolin clay. My lye solution has the pure cane sugar in it to help with naturally creating more bubbles in our soap. So we'll go ahead and get that added in. We'll get it blended up, and then we'll go ahead and start separating for our colors. I'm going to split it into 3 different colors. We're going to be working on an angled layer soap design today. So I'm just going to do one color at a time because I want to let each layer kind of harden and thicken out before I pour the next. The first color in the first layer I'm going to be using today is Mocha Brown from Nurture Soap. I'm also going to go ahead and add in my fragrance oil at this point. This is the Coconut Lime Verbena from Nature's Garden. We are back with our mold. This, I did quite a bit of stick blending because I wanted to get to a medium trace. So when I poured it, it would start to thicken and solidify quite quickly because I don't want, when I pour the next layer, to break this soap layer. I want it to stay solid. So let's go ahead and pour. We're gonna pour just on the side. We'll give it a bit of a tap. Take a popsicle stick and clean up this edge. When I tapped it down, I got a little that came up. And I want to make sure that we have a good, clear, defined line when we put the other layers in. So we will let this set just like this and harden up for about 5 minutes. And then I'll come back and mix up the next layer. I was waiting. I took a spatula and just kind of smoothed the top of that brown layer to make it a little flatter. The next color we're gonna do is Lime Appeal by Nurture Soap. We are ready to pour. So we're gonna hold this spatula over this first layer and pour over the spatula so that we don't break that first layer. This helps, kind of makes it just fall on top. Very nice. All right, we've been waiting about another 5 minutes. That is pretty good and solid. So the third color we're going to be doing is Leaf Green, or I'm sorry, New Leaf. We will go ahead and pour this over our spatula like we did last time. This will be the last layer that we do on this angle. The white top we will do just flat, but we'll wait for this angled to kind of solidify a little bit. Right. You can see that our mold is now off the book that I had it propped on, and this green soap is at an angle. We're fully flat now, so we're gonna pour this white in very gently. I may scoop it in a little bit just to make sure I don't break this plane. I don't want to mess up the diagonal. to do on the top is add a little mica drizzle. So I have taken the darker green and the lighter green that we put inside as the middle two layers and put a little bit of that mica in these two little paper cups. And I'm going to add just a tad, teeny tiny bit of olive oil. This olive oil will help disperse the mica colorant. So we'll take just a popsicle stick. We will stir that in and get all the mica good and incorporated into that olive oil. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a small plastic pipette, and I'm going to start with the lighter green and get a little bit of this mica drizzle. And I'm just going to drizzle it all over the top of the soap. Take a teaspoon, and for this soap I'm going to take it from one side over. You can see how those colors are kind of blending together. I want to create height and dimension on the other side of the soap with pushing the soap that way. The next thing we are going to do is put these little lime embeds on the top of the soap. We're going to do it on the side that's a little higher. I want them kind of off center. I created these with melt and pour soap and used the lime appeal mica to color them, and I just poured them into this mold. I got this mold from Bangulé molds. It's a silicone mold, and they are one of the best suppliers of silicone molds. You can literally find almost any kind of shape or design that you want to from Bangulé. I'll leave a link below for you guys if you want to go check them out. So let's go ahead and start placing our little limes. These limes are different sizes. So some are really small, some are a little bit larger. I like the smaller ones. They tend to be a little bit easier to work with, but they all work really well because they are under an inch. So you never know which lime you will get if you purchase one of these soaps. So the last thing we're going to do is add a little bit of fine iridescent biodegradable glitter. So we'll add quite a bit of that good stuff on there. And then we will take our 91% rubbing alcohol. We will spray that directly on the top. This helps to ensure that there's no soda ash that forms on the soap while it saponifies. And I will bring you right back for a quick close-up. Okay, this is the top. Can't wait to cut this one. All right, guys, let's go ahead and cut into our Coconut Lime Verbena soap and see what kind of angles we got on the inside. It smells incredible still. This was a really nice fragrance. I highly recommend it. I love those lines. This green on the inside It'll get just a touch brighter as it cures over the next several weeks. And it'll match just a little bit more closely to the brightness of those limes on the top. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're local, this will be available on May 11th at the Little Craft Show in Springdale, Arkansas. If you're not, I will have it on my website for purchase in early May. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.